Hi and welcome to Makeup Studio Amsterdam. My name is Sharon and today I'm gonna explain to you the difference between your skin tone and your undertone and how to find it. There are 4 ways, so keep watching and let's find out. Okay, so what is the difference between your skin tone and your undertone? Well, your skin tone is what you would refer to yourself as being light, fair, medium, tanned, dark. That is something that will change throughout the year. With some more sun, your skin will get a little bit darker. But in the winter time, you might get a little bit paler. The undertone of your skin, that will never change. It is the hue that is underneath your skin tone. So it can be either warm, it can be cold. Sometimes we can find it and you're just a neutral. That's a lucky one. So let's start determining what undertone we are. Make sure you're in daylight. Maybe stand in front of a window because daylight is very true to color. We're gonna start with our wrist. Look at your wrist and see the veins inside your wrist. Do they turn blue or maybe even purple? You're a cool undertone. Do they turn quite greenish? They're warm. So you're a warm undertone. Is it quite difficult to find? Maybe you're neutral, but maybe we have to keep looking and see what we are. So another method we can use is the jewelry test. So you take something silver, you take something gold, and you keep it next to your skin. Do it one at a time so you can see which one looks better. So you take something silver, and if it makes your skin like pop and you're like, oh, this is really good, very radiant, then you're probably a cool tone. So let's try it with the gold. Does this make your skin look more radiant? Then you're probably a warm tone. You don't see a difference? Lucky neutrals again. So now we're gonna see what will happen. What will our skin reflect when we hold it to something very white? So you have your daylight still, you're next to the window. You take a piece of paper, a white scarf, maybe a quite high t-shirt or a tissue. Okay, so you take you something white and you make sure you still have your daylight and your face is very clean. No makeup, really your true skin tone and undertone. So you hold it next to the something white and you would just see what will happen. Will it reflect a little bit more pinkish? Then you have that cool tone. Do you see a little bit more of the yellow pigmentation in your skin? Then you're probably the warm tone. And after all these, do you still have trouble finding it? You are probably neutral. So a last method that we can use is just look at the sun. What does the sun to your skin? Will it burn quite easy? Do you get a lot of redness right away? Then you have a cool tone skin. But do you get nice and golden brown? And the minute you start walking in the sun, you already get dark and everybody's like, how does this happen to you? You have a warm tone skin. Are you still a little bit in both, like you burn a little, but you also get tanned? Then you're neutral. So the cool undertone of the skin is usually associated with pink. There's a pink hue, maybe even bluish, that's running behind your skin tone. That is because your skin has less melanin. That means that it's probably difficult for you to tan. Another sign would be maybe a little bit more redness in your skin. You blush very easily, maybe you have a lot of freckles. Then you're probably a cool tone. So what colors will suit you? Think of pink, think of ice blue, think of silver. So here are 3 examples, and it doesn't mean that you have to wear a pink eyeshadow all the time. You can also wear something that just has like a little bit of a coldness underneath. You know, like this. This is a beautiful pink, it has some silver inside. As long as it's cool, it will complement your skin. So now we get the warm undertone of the skin. This is associated with some yellow tones. So you have a yellowish, more like a warm glow to your skin. This skin has more melanin, so it's easy to tan. And if you look like golden brown when you're coming from the sun, rather than a little bit maybe burned and more red, then you know you are a warm tone. So the colors that will look good for you are also warm toned. Think of bronze, think of orange, think of redness, think of gold. You know, beautiful highlighter you can use as a bronzer. As long as you have a warm tone to your product, you will look like you're glowing. So the last one is your neutral undertone. This one is maybe a little bit more difficult or maybe even easy to find. It is in between the cool tones and the warm tones. So if you not really feel comfortable, like I'm not a cool tone or I am not a warm tone, you're probably neutral. That is a nice thing because even the cool tones will look good on you. The warm tones will look good on you. You are very lucky. Okay, so for the lucky ones, you can even wear nice pink blushes, even if they tend to go to like the warmer side. it will still look nice on you. You can wear beautiful champagne highlighters. Everything will make your skin look shiny and bright and beautiful. So now you have found it. You found the undertone of your skin. To make it a little bit easier, Makeup Studio Webshop has an option that you can click and you can find the products that are suitable for you. So maybe it's a little bit easier to scan through the webshop and find all the great ones for you. If you're still having trouble, you haven't found it yet, you don't really know how, you can always ask our staff in one of the stores. We are all over the country, we are all over the world. You can find it anywhere and we will help you out gladly. So thank you for watching. Use it all for the makeup, use it for beautiful shopping of your clothes and your bags, and we will see you next time.